You have to say that to yourself. Without me, anxiety is nothing. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Yasmin K, with another video. So in this video, we're just going to be sitting down. We're going to be talking about anxiety. This is something that I definitely want to talk about and bring awareness on my channel, because this is something that I deal with myself, and I just want people to be more comfortable and aware of their anxiety so they can understand how to move forward in this life. So one thing I have to learn for real about anxiety is that it's a feeling, and the way that our feelings work is we see our external environment with our eyes, and with our mind we perceive what we see with our eyes, and based off of that perception that we got in our mind, we have feelings. Feelings start to drop, and sometimes those feelings are anxious or worried. And with anxiety, the root of it, to me, I'm not a psychologist or nothing like that, so I don't really know for real, but to me the root of it is that we're perceiving things in a negative manner, or we're perceiving things in the wrong way, and because the way we're perceiving it, we tend to go into overdrive. So with anxiety, it's just like you start overthinking, you start getting anxious, you feel that tightness in your chest, and you start sweating a lot, and you start fidgeting. It's so much because you're overthinking. Your brain is on, like, your brain is going 1,000 miles per hour thinking about every possible solution that could go wrong, but your brain never actually think about the solutions that could go right. Because on the other hand of that one negative thought, they could spill and make 1,000 other baby thoughts. That could happen on the positive end. You know what I'm saying? That can happen on the positive note. You can have one positive thought, you can ask yourself one positive question: how could this go right for me? And now you have 1,000 positive outcomes in your head. So it's just a shift in mindset, and that's why I feel as though anxiety is powerless without you. You are the vessel. It's like a leech or something, like it's like a leech or a virus. You are the host. I am the host. And if I do not give you the energy to feed off on me, if I'm not giving you the power to make me powerless, then you end up dying, not me. I'm the host. I'm the energy source. I'm the power source. So without me, there's nothing that you can do. And that's exactly what you have to tell your anxiety. You have to calm yourself down, even when you're running all around in your head like SpongeBob looking through the file cabinets. You have to tell yourself. You have to let yourself know, because you have to separate yourself from anxiety. You're not anxiety. You're not your feelings. You're not your emotions. You are who God called you to be. And God did not call you to be anxious or to worry. So we know that anxiety is not a character trait of you. So you have to separate yourself from that. You have to you have to be upfront. I'm more so a direct. If you talk gentle to yourself and you need that, to be gentle, but I'm more of an upfront, direct type of I'm gonna have to show you I'm a dog type of, you know what I'm saying? I'm one of those where, especially like when I get anxious and me overthinking leads to me being so depressed, where I feel like stuck and I just feel as though I'm unable to do anything, and I start pitying myself and stuff. Like I gotta look bitch. You look in the mirror. No, you have no power over me. You have no power over me, because God did not give you the power to control me. God gave me a sound mind. So I know that this is not me. And once you that's like, I guess that's calling back your energy. Once you call your energy back, it's easier for you. Like, it's no longer a gray area. And at first, that's how it was with me when I first started, like, being intentional and prioritizing my spirituality and my religion and stuff like that. It was like, sometimes I'm like, I don't know if this is my gut instinct or this anxiety, and I'm overthinking and all that stuff. And what I've learned is your discernment, your gift of discernment, that come from here. That comes from deep down in your gut. That's the feeling you get in your gut. Overthinking is here. If it's all up in here, if you all up in here, you all up in here, then 9 times out of 10, you're worrying and you're overthinking. You have a sound decision. This is for women. When you have a sound decision, you know in your bones, you feel it in your gut that this is what you're supposed to do. That is God. Your anxiety is going to overthink things. Your anxiety is always going to lead with the negative. And once you learn that, then it's no longer is really going to be like a gray area. You're going to see that line is thickening and the borders and the parameters are getting wider and separating your voice, your voice, God's voice, Holy Spirit, however you want to put it. The true you is going to be louder, and you're going to be able to separate from your anxious thoughts. So once you start getting anxious thoughts, you'll be able to bring your energy back. You don't let it consume you to a point where you feel powerless and you feel as though you can't fight back and you're feeling hopeless. We don't want to get to that point. And I've been at that point a bunch of times. And I know now it's like, okay, with managing my anxiety, because I'm not like on any medication or anything like that. I just want to be able to manage it where now I'm not dealing with it anymore. And I know with managing it, I have to be aware of what it looks like. I have to be aware of what the signs look like. Because at first, I'm thinking that this is just me being cautious, or this is just who I am and all this stuff. And I'm not realizing that I have the power to not do those things. I have the power to not be anxious. And if I would have said that last year, 2 years ago, even 3 years ago, I would have been like, girl, what? No, because you're an anxious person. No, that's not a characteristic of who God called me to be. That's who society wants me to be. That's who the enemy wants me to be. But that's not who I am. I'm not an anxious person because God didn't create that. And once I learned that, I'm like, without me, and I feel like that's what everybody have to do. Without me, you have to say that to yourself. Without me, anxiety is nothing. Without you, your anxiety isn't anything. It's literally a thought. You know how many thoughts they say we have? They say we have 300,000 thoughts. Is it 300,000 thoughts a second or 300,000 thoughts a day? How many thoughts we have? Some of them, as quick as some of them come and go, your anxious thoughts can do the same once you bring back your power and you separate yourself from the anxiety. You separate yourself from the worry. You separate yourself from the overthinking and self-sabotage. That's not you. It's not you. So now, I know there's probably a lot, and this video is not going to be that long, but I know there's probably a lot, but you need to go digest that, and you need to like do a deep dive and really figure out who you are. And you got to figure out yourself like without the emotions, like I'm happy, I'm sad, I'm this and that. Take all emotions and feelings away from your life, and you got to figure out from the root, who did God call you to be? Who are you? Who are you? What is your personality? And feelings and emotions are not personality traits. And I feel like a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, that's they vibe, that's who they are now. I'm the sad depressed girl, you know what I'm saying? And that's not a character, that's not a personality trait. It's not. That's an emotion. And emotions are fluctuate, and emotions come and go. So if you're identifying as one emotion, then you're already not identifying yourself correctly, because you're not always feeling that one emotion all the time. Alrighty, so that's all I have for y'all today. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with anybody and everybody that you may think may like this video. Stay blessed and stay positive. Peace.